Hi, ever wonder what it's like to work another profession or live in the underworld? Listen to unsuspecting riders give a 10 to 15 minute personal masterclass as I spontaneously interview them as they enter my taxi. I'm your host, Simon Rushton, and this is Taxi Chronicles. Morning. Yes, we're back with another episode, another rider. This is part 2 of the episode from yesterday. Sorry, forgot to announce where we can find him, but he will surely mention that today, Papa Shiraz, and I'm assuming I'm saying it right, but I'm sure he will correct me.
That's it. No, you Google that and you find me.
Okay, you hear him in the background. He's eager. So what we're going to do, he's going to talk about marketing, not marketing, we spoke about marketing already. The trade, let me get confused here. He's going to talk about business of trading and his music. So nice to have you here today again.
Good morning.
Good morning. So
it's not morning.
Okay.
Just so you know why there's two parts.
We publicize at 8 a.m. That's why.
Do you tell people like the stories of? So I had to, like, just so people know it's 2 parts. Yeah. We had to go all the way to the other side of London to get these cakes my girlfriend ordered for herself for Valentine's.
That doesn't make you look good, you know.
No, I know.
Doesn't make, because
I just thought we explained why there's 2 parts so they know it's a genuine cab ride. It's not 2 cab rides.
No.
Okay, you know.
Okay, it doesn't matter either way.
All right.
It'd be split up in 2 because of we try and keep it short.
Okay. Yeah.
So you said you're in the music business. What kind of music?
So I'm a songwriter mainly.
Okay.
I'm mainly R&B. Mainly like that's the main thing I do.
Have you done? How long have you been doing that for?
Like, I've been doing music since I was like 14, but I was doing different music then.
Okay, that was in Iran.
So no, I came here when I was younger.
Okay.
But I was still doing Iranian religious music.
Okay, that's nice.
As crazy as it sounds.
No, it's not crazy.
Yeah.
It's your thing. It's your culture. Embrace it.
Yeah, that's until I lost my way and wanted to become a rapper. And
I lost my way. Bitch and hoes.
And all of that. Yeah. And then, but it's good because like the influence that I had from that kind of training has helped me. Like I can come up with harmonies really good. You know, a lot of like singers like used to do gospel, like church or gospel music before they got into what they do. It's the same thing, so it's had a positive, and I still do religious music once in a while. I still have people I produce for in that genre, but under a different name, obviously.
Okay. But so where can people find you? Let's start with that.
They can just Google Papa Shiraz.
Do you want to spell it, please?
PAPASHIRAZ.
Is that the same how it's written on IG, on Instagram?
Yeah, Instagram. Everything will be just there.
Papa Shiraz.
Yeah, because I don't know if everyone has Instagram.
Yeah. Okay, no, that's good.
Yeah.
We assume most people do. Yeah. We could mention TikTok, but that's a bit
I don't have TikTok. It's a bit. I'm too old for TikTok. I'm 26 now.
You know what I say is this.
Yeah.
What young people do today, old people do tomorrow. So you can dismiss it, but you'll find out you'll end up doing it later on. It's like Facebook.
Yeah, but it's too much effort. You have to edit videos and stuff. I don't.
No, you don't. You can just do it short.
Yeah, I guess.
It's the same thing you put on Instagram, but what is it? 30 seconds or something?
Or something, yeah.
Yeah, or 10 seconds, whatever it is.
Yeah.
That's all you just put that snippet on there. And maybe there's a hyperlink that allows you to thing. Well, the Chinese man who created it, he's a billionaire.
Yeah, obviously. It works out.
That's good.
They did like invest tons of money in his marketing compared to other social media platforms that took off, but they are billionaires.
So how's the music industry been going for you? Script writing or
since I'm not working, it's actually helped a lot more, obviously also with finances in the past, like since lockdown, so that's good. But yeah, I got no complaints. It's hard work. It's literally like if you aspire to like you get to the point that I aspired to a couple years back and you don't get there, you shouldn't give up, because there is always, if you're good enough, you can always just do something a bit smaller, you know. But no complaints.
Okay, that's good. So you've been doing the music what inspires you when it comes to writing? How do you get motivated?
Someone needs to break my heart.
Is
then,
it?
Yeah.
You've been in a relationship. You've been in a relationship for 4 years.
No, I haven't been in a relationship for 4 years.
Is it? Okay.
No, it's like
was
not
it
even
4 days?
not even a
4
year.
minutes?
Yeah, not even a year.
Not even a year.
No, I don't know what is.
All right,
what inspires me?
I don't want to incriminate anybody.
Well, I don't know. Like, how do you say what inspires you? You just have like an idea. Like for me, I don't like doing like boring generic songs. Everything I do always has some sort of story. So like me and you will talk today, and then just out of this conversation, an idea will come out, and then I'm like, oh, that'll make a good song. Okay. And then it'll just go from there. Yeah.
Okay. So you get inspiration from everyday life.
Yeah, that's the best way to put it.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. What's the most? I assume your stuff's out on social media. Your songs. What's the most amount of views you get, out of curiosity?
I have one song that's had over 100k on Spotify, I think.
Okay, that's not bad.
That's about.
What's that called?
That's called "Summer Doesn't Have to End."
Summer doesn't have to end. Oh, that sounds like a movie.
Yeah. See, again, it was like a vibe. It was just like I was out one day, like you see where the ideas come from, and then we were just like it was like September, but it was still sunny, and we were having like a summer night out, and I was like, "Summer doesn't have to end." Then I went back home and I wrote the song, but it's not like as poetic as it sounds. I guess I would say it's like an Afrobeat kind of vibe, and it's with this girl called Bella Calypso, and she's really cool. I wrote the part for her, and it's like a dialogue between a guy and a girl.
Okay.
It's quite a vibe. Yeah.
All right. Okay, that's good.
It's quite catchy.
Do you get people who come to you and say, "Can you write something for me?"
Yeah, now I do. Yeah.
Okay, so you're growing then.
Yeah, as a songwriter, I'm doing a lot better than I am doing as an actual like artist. Maybe I don't know. I don't think I'm that ugly, but.
It doesn't matter how I would argue. It doesn't matter how ugly or whatever you are.
Joking.
It's more about your.
Yeah, no, but I actually love songwriting more than I actually like performing. And songwriting, I can write for different things that don't fit my character. Like I wrote a song for a girl that's had her heart broken. It doesn't fit my like image to go and do that song myself. Mm-hmm. So I like writing for other people because I can just do what the fuck I want.
But there's more power in writing than singing.
Yeah, and it's just more fun. Singing is like you go behind the mic and like you just get the note wrong, so you have to do the same like lines like 30 takes.
But there's also that thing of people's faces. If someone doesn't like your face or whatever, there's lots of more. You're on the front of the cover.
Yeah.
You know, your outfit or whatever you did last week or last night. But when you're just writing, you just say that doesn't suit you. I'm gonna give that to you. That works for you.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. And you could just archive stuff as well.
Yeah,
bring it out when you find the right person.
True.
So there's a lot of power in that.
Yeah.
And I assume, I don't know, but writers get a lot of money.
No, but
you don't think so?
I haven't had anything that took off that much to get a lot of money.
In the music business, I would have thought the person who writes,
they usually get a percentage, like 5-10%, maybe 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's not that much, and
so it's not like the film business. Script writers get paid a lot.
Yeah, but even in film business, script writers, how much do they get paid compared to the star actor? It's a joke. They wrote the whole movie. The star actor will take like home like 3 times.
Yeah, but a script writer may get royalties.
Yeah. You obviously get royalties in music.
Because the script. Think about Star Wars. Imagine you got in the 1975 when I was born and Star Wars was made. Imagine you got royalties for that then.
Yeah, George Lucas wrote that himself, innit? And he sold it to Disney for 1.5 billion. So. Yeah. Okay. So
well,
just.
Yeah, but.
Oh no, $2.5 billion. How much did he sell his company to Disney for?
I don't know.
He sold it. It was
but I'm just saying. That's it. Okay, so moving on. Now you're in trading.
Yeah, I'm doing a bit of that.
How are you finding that?
It's a good time for anyone that wants to like get started because of lockdown, because of what happened to our like finance economy in the past year. Like everything dropped like below its value, so it's a really like crazy market. So it's a very good time for anyone to get into trading. I say it's the best time now because we probably working less because of lockdown. You have time to read a bit, and also the market is kind of like finding its feet again. after like most of the like businesses lost money.
Tell me something, how did you step into that? Because I've been thinking about it, other people have been thinking about it. I've only really been thinking about it because I hear about the sums of money people are making.
Yeah.
And I interview people. So you're probably about the fourth or fifth person
That's
I've
doing that
interviewed.
now,
Yeah, it's doing that. How did you approach it? If you're going to teach somebody,
all right,
based on your experience, how to get into that
okay,
industry,
so this is somebody who doesn't like, who is a person,
a
a layman person who just wants to get into it and just put some money into companies. All right, first off, there's different kinds of accounts you can make with this, right?
Mm-hmm.
There is a CFD. You want to fucking avoid that if you don't know what you're doing with it. There is a normal investing account, which
What's
is okay.
What's a CFD, by
CFD is a contract for difference. That's what it stands for. And like the best way to explain it is you're not actually buying into a company. You're just kind of gambling is going to do well.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So you want to avoid that because
day traders do that.
Yeah, day traders do that to a certain extent. But I would say just like if you're getting into it, just avoid that to begin with. Because you could just set the limit wrong or something and you just lose your money for nothing, you know? I've done that, and that.
Okay. So there's a day trader who I met who done a very good interview.
Yeah.
You should listen to him.
Yeah,
probably.
I'm going to listen to your podcast now, actually.
And it'll be interesting. But go on, you're saying.
So I say avoid that completely. Just have a normal ISA account. For the first 20k, you don't have to pay tax in the UK.
Mm-hmm.
So that is great as well.
But ISA, is that trading?
It's trade. Yeah, you can trade. So now, because of these retail trading apps that we have, right, you can actually instantly trade your shares as an ISA account, like you would with any normal investing account, with Trading 212 or like eToro, with any app that you can just get off your app store, and it's all commission free. And people before us never had this. A couple of years back, I guess they never had instant trading, buying shares with no commissions paid. You can buy £5 into like a company, £10 into a company, you know. And so what I would say is get a Trading 212 if you're in the UK. The servers are dodgy, but I think it's still the best. And then just fucking read Reddit.
You said Trading 212.
Yeah, I'd say that.
That's a company.
Yeah, or like another app. Get eToro. Just get any app that you see these ads for these apps all the time. Just get an app that's got commission-free trading. In America, as Robinhood, they love using an app called Robinhood.
Right, in England,
I say, I don't know, eToro, Trading 212. I've read about Fidelity, Webull. There's loads.
What do you use?
I use Trading 212 right now, but I would like to move my portfolio at some point.
And is it easy to move your portfolio over?
No, it's like, it's not. Yeah, you can do it because it's an ISA account.
So start off with an ISA account.
Yeah, just do that.
Forget the CFD.
Forget all that, and just because you know, with the ISA, if you buy one share of something, you're always gonna have that share. It's not like you're buying at a market price, and if it goes up, you sell at a market price. If it goes down, you sell it. If it goes down, you still have that share, so you can just wait for it to go back to what you bought it for, right?
Yeah.
And remember, your main the main rule of life is to buy something low and sell it high. So then you can just look at the graphs and see what the price has been for whatever you're buying. Mm-hmm. I'm saying the most basic way. And if you see that it's dipping at the moment and a company has a future, then you just buy into it. That's really simple, the most simple way. And try to go for things that you have some sort of interest in and you have some sort of knowledge on. For example, you were talking earlier on part 1 about self-driving cars. Let's say you know a bit about this and you read about this, right? Mm-hmm. So like, all right, I feel like these Chinese companies, they've got a better technology at self-driving cars. I'm just going to invest into these Chinese companies that do that.
Like drones as well.
Yeah,
taxi drones.
Yeah, taxi drones. Like, I bought this stock the other day that tripled. It was a Canadian drone delivery company.
For medical kit things.
You know, it was just a delivery company. It just tripled. It was really good. Like, because I know a bit, you can read a bit, and you know what? Just go on Reddit and just follow what people do, man. Just see what the hype is on.
Reddit is what?
Just Reddit is like a website. It's like a forum.
forum.
Yeah, just...
Or especially for stocks and shares?
No, it's not. You just find ones for stocks and shares.
Is it like Reddit as in READ and then IT?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like just a forum. And then obviously don't follow everything, because people do stupid shit all the time. So you see what people are talking about more, and like, all right, there's some hype around this stock,
Like
and then
GameStop.
like GameStop, yeah. And then you Google it, and you're like, all right, no, to be honest, not a good idea now, and you don't get into it.
You should have been there at the start.
Yeah, I did get into GameStop.
Did you make money?
I did, and I also lost money.
You stayed in there too long.
No, what I did is I bought GameStop.
So guys, just to let you know, GameStop is that GameStop shop.
Yeah.
Where they sell computer games, and the big corporate hedge fund companies are trying to break it down and sell it off.
Yeah.
And the young people decided to get together with all their shillings and prop it up to how many times it's worth? 1,000 times it's worth.
It went up to 2,000% or something, like
2,000%.
So yeah.
And if you got in early and you got out early, you made a lot of money. Like I met a hedge fund guy who made $4,000 on it.
Oh wow.
Yeah. But if you got in early and left late, like our friend here.
No, I didn't leave late. I got back into it. I was pulled back into it.
You went back into it?
Yeah.
Come on, even I know that. I'm a taxi driver.
I got in at 20. I left at 60. Yeah. I was like, calm. And this is my first... I got into trading not too long ago. Like, this is quite early for me. I was like, right, this is calm. You know? And then... my stupid friends, when it was at like 200-300, were like, no, it's gonna go up to 1,000. Here's the thing: don't fucking listen to people. Stick to your shit. You know, you got a principle. You stick to it in life. People were telling me, no, it's gonna get to 1,000. It's gonna be a short squeeze. So I was, you know what? Let me buy a couple. At £300, I ain't got £300 to lose like that. You know?
Wait, how much?
Oh man,
how much did you lose?
I lost about £500-600. On that one fucking stock, which is a lot of money for me. Maybe not for like some of the people you bring, but for me.
No, obviously you've got scales. You've got people who've been doing it, who've worked their way up and done the degrees and all of that.
Yeah.
And they're dealing with other people's monies and private portfolios of super rich people.
Yeah.
And then you've got the everyday do the retail banking and those kind of
retail people.
Yeah, retail thing.
Yeah,
so
I lost fuckloads of money on that. For me, that's fuckloads of money what I lost on that shit. Yeah. Fucking stupid people.
Yeah.
Don't listen to people. Just do your shit. Like that's us.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I hear.
But there was like a dream in it. The dream was that we're actually gonna short squeeze this big hedge fund, and it's gonna go up to over 1,000. And some people were saying 4,000.
Mm-hmm.
It was a mad dream that it was never gonna happen, but. Like everyone thought it would, innit?
And it didn't. It didn't pan out.
Well, yeah, they did do corrupt things. For example, you couldn't buy the stock, even if you wanted to.
They stopped.
They stopped letting people buy it, and that just drives the price down because people can't buy it.
Yeah.
So they did do some.
Yeah, because if people can't buy, people can't sell.
They can sell, but you can't buy. They did it so you can sell, but you can't buy. So all that's gonna do is scare people and drive the price down, right?
Yeah.
So on if you go on your normal app, like your Trading 212 or your Robinhood, I'm not talking about like big traders. They can buy and sell whenever they want. Your retail traders, which was where the demand was at, they couldn't buy the stock. They stopped letting people buy just to buy the stock, but they let people sell the stock.
Okay.
So that's just gonna drive the price down. So then they did that.
Right, so what have you learnt that you wish you knew when you started?
Yeah, don't listen to people.
Don't listen
That's
to
it.
people.
Yeah, listen to people, but like if you have like if you make a set of principles for yourself, and for me is that whenever I make enough profit from something, I get out early. Like that's always.
What is early? A day or two or what?
Just when you reach your target.
Okay.
So
it's all about your target.
Yeah, you buy something, you get your target.
It's funny though because the day trader. There's two things I've got from different people. One, the day trader guy said, he has a target of £40 every day. All he wants to make is £40 every day.
It's a profit.
Yeah. And then he'll make that, and then he'll move on.
And he'll just stop trading for the day.
Yeah. He's a gambler anyway. So that's his fix. He was a gambler before, and that's his fix. And it made sense. When you listen to his episode, I'd love to hear your feedback.
Yeah.
But then also, what happened? Also, what happened? The other guy, who's a trader, says he has a team of people. They're not his team per se. They're just people who share information.
Yeah.
So he specialises in gold, another guy specialises in oil, one specialises
that's a really good way to go
silver.
about it,
And everybody must share their, well, they don't have to, but they share their information.
Yeah.
So you spread your risk. But your information needs to be solid. So you can't just say, oh, well, I'll just go on what they said today. No, you need to bring something to the table. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah, the way those guys do it is proper. They have reports.
Yes,
and
because
stuff.
if you go on his IG page, you'll see loads of charts.
Yeah, like for example,
and it looks boring.
Yeah,
that is what he's about.
No, it's not.
He said he made
fun. Actually,
he made 200 grand. He made 200 grand.
Yeah.
Last year, but he lost it all when the
market crashed.
Yeah, when this COVID thing.
Yeah, but he's coming make it back.
He's coming back.
Yeah.
He's coming back.
He can make double that because of the crash now if he,
Yeah, if you know what you're doing. But there's certain investments that you would think about. What do people use now? Hand sanitizer, face masks.
Yeah.
So all those companies, are, even on a day trader basis, you're going to make your money.
Yes, last year you would have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And stuff. So you just look up for what the government is going to be saying that people have to do.
Yeah, but bear in mind, your people like your friend, they get the reports before me and you.
I don't know.
All right, so for example, right, like
so that's inside trading.
It's not inside, but like for example, because they have a bigger team, they have better resources. Let's say like a company, like we were talking about these like self-driving cars, right? Let's say like a Chinese company, right, is about to start production in the UK, right? We find out about that when they start doing production in the UK. These people find out about that by like looking at job centers and seeing if they're listing jobs in the UK. And if they're listing jobs in the UK, then they'll derive that they're looking to come to the UK and sell cars in the UK. So like, all right, maybe invest in this company. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm just thinking, would they advertise in a job centre or would they?
I'm just saying, for example, whatever. Yeah, like I'm giving a very generic bullshit example, but I'm just thinking they will have access to certain information. Me and you will get in the news the week later, a week before.
Yeah.
Because they specialize in it.
Yeah. But certain magazines or forums will be talking about that way.
Yeah.
So that's where you're on your Reddit.
Reddit is good. That's where GameStop started from.
Okay.
The whole thing, the movement started from
Unless
Reddit.
Elon Musk texted something, tweets something like.
Elon Musk jumped on it after.
No, he tweeted something else.
He tweeted the Reddit link.
Was it Reddit link?
And he said GameStonk. And he just put the link to Wall Street Bets, which is a room on Reddit full of like stupid traders. That Wall Street Bets people are crazy. They literally are happy to lose money. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but some people are all about gambling.
Yes, it's got Wall Street Bets.
It's not about.
Yeah, they're amazing. I love reading. Like they started this whole movement, and their like motto is either diamonds or food stamps. So.
Sorry?
Their motto is diamonds or food stamps.
Diamonds or food stamps?
Yeah, food stamps in America is like...
Yeah, I know what food stamps are.
Yeah, so diamonds or food stamps.
Or food
stamps. So like no in between.
So that's like the equivalent to get rich or die trying.
Yeah, like they would just they kind of gamble a bit and they will do stupid shit, but they done this GameStop thing and it worked because they managed to get enough money together to actually push hedge funds, whatever. My tongue. Okay. Are we talking too much now? My tongue is twisting.
All right, so last couple of questions.
Go on.
Because this is a different episode. You've learned quite a bit in the trading game?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
What's the future for you in the trading, and what have you learned that you would tell people they must know?
I think it's something that anyone can do. That's what I learned. Like anyone can do, and I've learned that, like what people like, what then like these like hedge funds don't, or like I guess these like the higher class don't want people to know anyone can do this.
That's true. I'd agree with that.
Yeah, and that's why they have all these confusing terms. And once you learn the terms, it actually just all makes sense. You know, you're like, if you just look at like the way they talk about these stocks, they use these confusing terms. It's just like it's like it's designed to put people off and make it seem like you need some sort of crazy special skill to do this.
Well, it's not the case.
No, you just need like a bit of statistics would really help. And you will all the statistics in math when we were in school.
So my last question is, what's the impact you want to have on the world in relation to you as a person and what you have to offer?
Take over the world, man. Trying to take over the world.
You want to take over the world?
You know what I mean? World domination and shit. You know?
So you want to be the new and improved Bill Gates?
No, fuck that. I want to be Tony Stark, bro. I'm not trying to. I don't know, man. This is a.
Okay. Are you a DC man or a Marvel man?
I am a Marvel man.
I knew there's something wrong with you. I'm a DC. DC is more powerful. It's more real to life.
DC is more real to life. Yes, Flying man and shit.
No, you're missing the point. If you look at the characters,
and
you look at what their powers are, and you look at what trauma they're dealing with, they're dealing with, like Batman's dealing with childhood trauma when he fell down the well, and he's dealing with the bats. Spider-Man, obviously.
Spider-Man is Marvel, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh no, sorry. Did I say Spider-Man? What's the other one that's similar to Spider-Man? Superman.
Yeah.
Superman's dealing with childhood trauma for when he's.
So are these.
No, it's not the same.
So are Marvel characters.
I'll
be talking about movies or comics. Can I just like?
Oh, well, fair enough. You're gonna go that deep.
No, but no, I'm asking. We're talking about movies right now. Yeah,
movies.
Movies. So you're telling me Marvel characters never saw trauma?
Not like the same way. Why? Even because
just because the camera angles weren't all dark and shit.
No, but let me tell you something. It's the way it comes over, and there's more power to it. That's why even Marvel has changed their image to be more darker. Like
I think
DC.
You just have to look at the story and be like, for me, this is why I hate these new Superman films.
Oh.
They're like too dark for Superman. If it's a Batman film, make it dark, and I love that shit. Like the Dark Knight trilogy is the best thing in the world. How are you making Superman dark and shit? Superman had a beard in this fucking film. Like you don't understand.
Good that you don't get it, do you?
I don't get.
You don't get it.
These people don't get Superman.
No, you don't get it. You don't get it. This.
These people don't get Superman.
Remember, Marvel has changed their image.
But
Marvel has changed their image to be more like DC.
Nah.
They have. If you look at how Marvel used to be, from Arnold Schwarzenegger, all kiddie, happy, blah blah blah, to how they are now. It's a big difference. And
but this is DC. Like, no, back in the day, films were more quirky.
But it wasn't even like that then for us.
In Marvel, like DC films were not quite like. Have you watched the first Superman film? Have you seen like how quirky it is?
Like the tights.
Yeah, they're like they were quirky.
No, but I'm talking the 80s, 90s.
Yeah, 80s. The Christopher Reeve Superman films.
Okay.
Yeah, the Lex Luthor in that is the most quirky Lex Luthor.
All right. Well, let's agree to disagree. I will say.
But superheroes are another one of my.
So on this one, remind people.
We'll do episode 3 of superheroes one day when I'm back in this country.
Okay. Where can people find you?
Just Papa Shiraz on Instagram.
Do you want to spell it again for them?
PAPASHIRAZI.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, brother.
Much appreciated.
Brother, I'm gonna follow your Insta and I look forward to actually listen to your podcast because I'm sure you get really interesting people.
We hope you liked that interview. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to get the latest daily episode. Ever considered investing in the continent with the fastest growing economy and population on Earth? The same continent that holds 30% of the world's known natural resources? Then listen to our sister podcast, Africa Investor Stories, where you will hear real investors with real stories from around the world share their experience of investing in Africa. We post Monday and Thursday at 10 a.m.